Today it is March 20th, 2025. I'm on my way to the Shrine Expo Hall, not for a music event. I've been there for Zed, Cascade, but I'm actually going there for work for MSI, and it's actually for the Arc System Works World Tour Finals. It's a 3-day long event. Today's the setup. Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be the event days. MSI will have a 20x20 booth there, and we basically connected with Arc System Works kind of by chance because of the Intel launch event last year for their CPU launch. Fell through this event in downtown LA where Arc System Works showed up and MSI had a booth there, and we had our claws on display, the first generation claws, and the first generation claw doesn't have the most stellar reputation, but it was able to run Street Fighter 6 pretty well without a lot of issue. And Arc System Works happened to stop by and check things out, and they noticed that Street Fighter 6 was running on our cloth. They noticed that it was running pretty well, and Arc System Works primarily develops fighting games, as far as I know, and I played, Guilty Gear Strive. I tried to play Milia, but I'm just not really good with fighting games. But fighting games in general, I wouldn't say are extremely demanding, especially maybe like the 2D cel-shaded ones. They were interested in working with MSI for their World Tour Finals, having their side tournaments run on the MSI claws. So we gave them a few claws in exchange for this 20x20 booth, and hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, their side tournaments of like their older games will be running on the MSI Claw first generation. They do have PCs as backup, but hopefully there's no issues with the claws and the docking stations that we sent over to them. I'm using the Insta360 X4, and then I'm also using the DJI. I don't know if you can hear me, it's not connected right now, but we'll go ahead and connect it really soon. So now the DJI Mic 2 should be connected, but it's weird because to connect it to the X4, I have to connect it through the Bluetooth headphone setting, whereas if I plug the receiver into the Type-C of the X4, it doesn't work. So hopefully it's actually recording properly, and maybe you can hear me, because I can't even really hear myself talk all that well. It's pretty loud in this environment right here. So this is the Grandma's Fish and Rice. Never had it, never heard of it at a Thai restaurant. And then these are the egg rolls. Quite much longer, but a lot skinnier compared to the Chinese ones. At the Shrine, today is the official first day. I think things are still getting settled in, and I think the main stage starts around 12:30. It's a little bit slow right now, but hopefully it picks up throughout the day. Right now I'm gonna go pick up some food and coffee for the team.
As time goes by,
So I decided to get a Colombian cold brew coffee, and they use, I don't know if you can see, but a giant cube of ice that I feel like I normally only see in whiskey. All right,
Yeah,
perfect.
thanks for waiting.
Yeah, not a problem.
I hope you like it. Yeah, they got it all fast, so I was surprised.
Thank you. Have a good one. So I am a bit curious right now whether or not this microphone can pick up. One, I don't know if it's actually connected to the X4, but right now I'm sitting in the middle of the Shrine Expo hall where the main finals is going on. So there's speakers all around and it's blasted straight into the center of the room. Whereas where our booth was, we didn't get a lot of this audio from the main stage, like the gameplay sound plus the commentators. So there's a lot of sound being blasted towards the center of this auditorium hall. So I'm just really wondering, one, is it connected? And two, how does the microphone pick up in this situation? Right now I'm going to disconnect the microphone just to see how it sounds compared to just me talking at this like somewhat arm's length away, a little bit shorter than arm's length away, and if it actually gets picked up or if this connection is even working or not, just to have a side-by-side or A to B comparison. A to B, so we can do like a somewhat side-by-side comparison. Okay, so now the microphone is disconnected again. I have to connect it to the Bluetooth headphones, whereas it's a microphone, it's not a Bluetooth headphone. So I honestly have no idea if this is getting picked up at all. I'm not shouting or anything. One annoying thing about this microphone, so it does work, it is connected to the X4, but the thing is, when the camera powers down, it loses its connection, and I have to open the menu settings to connect the microphone to the camera. Even though it remembers that it's there, I had to manually start the pairing process on the camera plus on the microphone itself. Kind of annoying, especially if I'm trying to turn on and off the camera quickly, just so that I can save some battery on the X4. Arc System World Tour event is over. We're done. It's the day after. It was a kind of a long weekend. I guess this video's turned more into just using the Insta360 X4 with the DJI Mic 2. As far as I can tell, there's not really any audio gain settings that I can control with the DJI Mic 2 when it's connected to the X4. I forgot if I already mentioned, but right now I'm at Micro Center. Come to just check out some stuff. I kind of want to pick up UPS, but mostly I want to buy a new laptop for myself and just keep my work stuff separate from my personal stuff. I don't know if it's a wise purchasing decision, but I increasingly want to have the separation of my personal work and like work. So